So I just wanted to share with you guys a quick tip I have for the summer. I know more schools are out now. My kids have been out for a while. So for the summer, since the kids are used to being in school, they're used to just doing a lot of stuff. So a few things that I do just to keep us organized, keep us on track, make sure we're not just sitting there watching TV or playing video games all day, which by the way, they are playing video games now, but I'll get to that. And just make sure we're doing fun things. I mean, you guys know about my summer bucket list, so we do a summer bucket list just to make sure we're doing lots of fun stuff throughout the summer. But here are just a few other things that I do to keep us organized and to keep the kids always engaged. So the first thing, I have these little jars, and they used to be candle jars. I just cleaned them out, and you can see that I have, let me just move them this way, a little bit of washi on them, and then I labeled each with the kid's name. And then I have a big one back here, which I haven't labeled, but it should say done. But it's been this way for weeks. I just never got to it, I guess. And then I just have popsicle sticks that I wrote various chores on. Each kid gets 5 chores. One of them is always the same, and it's fix my bed. But basically they pick, I hold the sticks in my hand, and they randomly pick 4 other ones, and they put them in their jar, and these are their chores for the day. When they're done doing their chore, they put it over here. If their jar is empty, at the end of the day, I made these chore cards. I made them on PicMonkey. I got the idea off Pinterest. I'm not going to take credit for this, but I made this on PicMonkey, and basically I X off a day every day that they do their chores. Once they get to 12, they get a surprise. It can be an extra 30 minutes of screen time. It could be money. It could be a little toy or something. It could be various things. So they each have a chore card. As well as these envelopes. You can see this says Kaylee's Tech Time. This says Calvin Tech Time. Basically, I made this on PicMonkey as well and just printed it out as a wallet-sized picture off my computer and just cut them out. They get 10, and this is only for the weekdays, but they get 10 tech times, and they're 30 minutes, so that's an hour a day, Monday through Friday, and they use them at their leisure. When they run out, they have no more tech time, so that means they cannot play on their iPads, play video games, watch TV or anything. Right now they're using a tech time card. So I'm able to monitor that they're only getting 1 hour a day, and if they do use more than 1 hour a day, there's going to be a day that they're not using technology at all. So that's another tip I have for keeping organized during the summer. I got this idea from She's in Her Apron. If I remember, I'll link her channel below. These bins are from the Dollar Tree. Basically, I just put the kids' names on them, and they get to pick 5 snacks a day. You can see there's strawberries and animal crackers and pudding left in this one. He ate a lot of it. He ate cucumbers, and she has a pudding, strawberries, and a banana left in hers. So, and they have access to these all day, so they can pick their snacks whenever they'd like, but once they run out of snacks, that's it. That's all the snacks they can have for the day. This helps me control how much snacking they're doing. So I really like this idea, especially since they're growing and they're starting to eat a lot. So it works. And of course, I feed them 3 times a day, and they have ice pops and smoothies, sometimes like extra snacks. But these are their main snacks for the day. So they know that once they run out, that's it. And I started off doing way more snacks than that and learned very quickly that they'll just eat them way too close to dinner. So 5 ends off working for us. They actually sometimes end off with 1 or 2 left in there. If you look right down there, we have a bunch of workbooks. We do worksheets out of our workbooks, and puzzles. We have puzzle time where we all sit down and have puzzles, and crafts. I feel that the kids learn the most through doing stuff. The worksheets work wonderfully, but we do craft a lot. This was just, Kaylee woke up way earlier than her brother this morning, so in order to find something quiet for her to do, we did some glitter crafts. But I do feel like they learn a ton just by doing crafts and stuff. Pinterest is a great thing. I also just do crafts that just pop up into my mind, and then reading time. Now we're doing the reading program through the library. We also did the reading program through Barnes & Nobles, but we finished that one and already got our free book. Every day I just pick a time. Usually it's when they're arguing because they do get at each other, and I say, okay, let's have some reading time. With Junior, he will pick out a book, and either if it's too hard for him, I'll read it and I'll just point out, he'll read like his sight words out of it. But he does read level 1 books already, so he'll read some level 1 books and we'll put them on his log, and he likes it. The library program this year is a sticker program, so you just put a sticker for either every 20 minutes or for every book. For him, we're doing every book. For her, we're doing every 20 minutes. But we at least do 20 minutes probably 2 to 3 times a day. And then, of course, I read to them at night, and they also have their shelves at night that they will read until they fall asleep. So those are just things I do to make sure that I'm keeping them learning. I'm also making sure that they know that it's their responsibility to help out throughout the house, so they have their chores, and monitoring the tech time, because when it's summer, as a mom anyways, you can get kind of comfortable because the kids are just watching TV, so they're quiet and they're leaving you alone and you're able to do stuff. But I really don't want my kids to rely on technology that much. I want them to play with their toys. They have a million toys. And I want them to get outside, which has actually been their favorite thing this year, although they would be outside at this time, but it's actually a rainy day. So I make sure they get at least 2 to 3 hours. That's the least. I mean, they spend a lot of time outside. Oh my gosh. Excuse my eyebrows, guys. I have to do them. So, yeah, they spend a lot of time outside, and we ride bikes, and we walk the dog, and we play, and it's just, those are just the things that I do to keep it not only fun for the kids, because they do love the chores, but also to keep myself organized, to remember to not let them just watch TV and stuff. The tech time works very well. I think Junior has only run out one time where he ran out of tech time. On Friday he had none left, and he was so upset. He had to go into his room and play by himself while his sister used her tech time. She was watching something on the Disney Channel, so he hasn't let him run out since. So it works very well, and yeah, those are just some tips to keep you organized and to keep the kids involved and engaged throughout the summer. I hope you guys are having a great summer, and I'll see you in my next video. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.